Two teams of 11 men apiece will emerge into the Olympic Stadium in Kiev on Saturday night for the final of the 2018 Champions League, but much of the attention of Europe's football fans will be focused on two individuals whose head-to-head battle is likely to define an outcome worth not just around £80 million to the winner but pride and prestige of incalculable value. Mohamed Salah, in the red of Liverpool, and Cristiano Ronaldo, in the white of Real Madrid, will be expected to score goals worthy of European football's annual showpiece. In that sense, the two men play the same role but in very different ways and with strongly contrasting personal styles. A 33-year-old Portuguese who has spent the last dozen years competing with Barcelona's Lionel Messi for the title of the world's best player, Ronaldo has preened and strutted like a superstar since he was a teenager. In big matches he celebrates his goals by removing his jersey to reveal an astonishing display of musculature. Tanned, oiled and depilated to perfection, it is honed by a ferocious fitness regime involving exposure to temperatures reaching 200 degrees in a cryotherapy chamber, high-pressure water massages and improbable numbers of one-arm press-ups. He came to prominence under Sir Alex Ferguson with Manchester United before moving to Madrid in 2009 for a world record fee of £80 million, having won every available individual award during his 5 seasons in English football. He has scored 121 goals in 156 Champions League matches and is on course to become the competition's top goal scorer for an extraordinary 6th year in a row, with 15 in 12 matches so far in the present campaign. He has been awarded the Ballon d'Or as the world's top player 5 times, the same as Messi, and is the all-time top scorer for his country and Real Madrid. Cristiano Ronaldo strips off after scoring the deciding penalty in the 2016 Champions League final. Photographed Peter Powell, apiece Salah, an altogether less self-conscious figure, spent an inconclusive season at Chelsea in 2014-15 before moving to Roma and rebuilding his career effectively enough to attract the interest of Liverpool's manager, Jurgen Klopp. He returned to England a year ago for a fee of £36.9 million, a relatively modest sum, given that the current world record stands at £200 million, and is now the idol of the red half of Merseyside and all of Egypt. As well as bringing him Player of the Year awards from his fellow professionals and the football writers, his 44 goals for Liverpool this season in all competitions obliterated the fans' painful memories of the loss to Barcelona, first of Luis Suarez, the volatile Uruguayan striker, and then, this past January, of Philippe Coutinho, the outstandingly gifted Brazilian. Each had been a prolific goal-scorer. Few anticipated that Salah, who had failed to impress Jose Mourinho while at Stamford Bridge, would outshine them both. 10 of his goals this season have come in the Champions League, carrying Liverpool to within touching distance of their 6th win in the competition. Ronaldo was born in Funchal, the largest city of Portugal's Madeiran archipelago, where his mother worked as a cook and his father as a gardener. With a dedication to self-improvement that has impressed a succession of managers, he turned himself into the greatest Portuguese player of all time, his deeds eclipsing those of Eusebio, the Mozambique-born forward who won the European Cup with Benfica in 1962 and was top scorer at the 1966 World Cup. Ronaldo is bidding for his 5th European Cup winners' medal while his club are going for their 13th title, and their 3rd in a row. Salah is from Nagrig, a farming community in the Nile Delta, 80 miles from Cairo, where he was born into a middle-class Muslim family. His childhood was spent reading his school books during the long journey to and from training sessions with El Mokaloon, a Cairo club, involving several buses in each direction. Now he is Africa's Player of the Year, and his popularity at home is such that, in the recent Egyptian presidential elections, 1 million voters are said to have written in his name on their ballot papers. Mohamed Salah celebrates scoring against Brighton last season. Photograph Dave Thompson, PA Wire, PA Images. His Liverpool wages have subsidized a youth centre and an ambulance station in his hometown, and he is building a school to provide a non-extremist Muslim education for girls and boys. Ronaldo has given money, including his £600,000 winning bonus from last year's Champions League final, to many causes, one of them a school in Gaza. At their best, each man offers a thrilling spectacle, where Ronaldo surges and shimmers before bemusing goalkeepers with shots that weave and dip viciously. Salah simply explodes. From his regular station on the right wing, he cuts inside his marker and moves across the face of the penalty area before shooting with his stronger left foot, usually aiming to place the ball inside the far post. Both have alternative weapons in their armory. Ronaldo, at 6 feet 2 inches, has the power and the leap that enable him to score memorable headed goals. The 5 feet 9 inches Salah exploits his low center of gravity to twist and turn inside the penalty area, flicking the ball away from more cumbersome opponents with something of Messi's mesmerizing deftness. A sixth win for the pouting and obsessively groomed Ronaldo, now with the edge perhaps gone from his once blistering speed, or a first for the smiling, towel-headed Salah, entering his prime propelled by an infectious optimism. Whichever way it goes, this is one final likely to justify the hype.